It's time to light the fuse.
It's time to light a flower. We'll need white fire. Yeah. Right, rear racing, we're bringing the heat. Burning rubber and mics, got you up out your seat. Live on the track or the digital stream. We don't chase views, we chase dreams. From the dirt to the asphalt, throttle stays wide. Every lap we broadcast, it's a hell of a ride. Yeah, Facebook Live and that YouTube screen. Tune in now, it's a high octane scene. Tires spinning, fans grinning. Right rear's live, and we ain't quitting. Right rear racing, we ain't playing. Start your engines, we ain't chose Right rear racing, we ain't playing. Start your engines, it's showtime.
And welcome back, race fans, to Right Rear Racing as we bring you week number 4 of the Front Runners Racing League with the ARCA series here. With week 4, we're going to be at Darlington. It's going to be interesting seeing these 28 drivers make the call tonight as they are finishing up their practice session now. With about 30 seconds left, we're going to go into a 5-minute qualifying session as well. Again, we have 28 drivers making the call tonight. And coming into tonight's race for your team points, we're going to have a new leader after week number 3. That's going to be Compound Racing with 217 points. And second is going to be Back Marcus Racing with 211. Right Rear Racing, they dropped down from first to third. And they're sitting there in third with 210. Powerhouse Racing has 208 in position number 4. In fifth is going to be Basement Dwellers with 194. And sixth is going to be Vanguard Racing with 156. Chaotic Good Motorsports with 151 in seventh. Drinking Bros Racing with 148 in eighth. Humi Motorsports has 143 in ninth. And Fast House Racing will round out your top 10 there with 71 points. And to go over your individual points, the one that's won it the last 2 weeks is Tyler Barnett. He's going to be leading the points with 126. And second is going to be Michael Durham with 122. And Peter Stewart is going to be tied in for second with 122. Dale Slides, he's moved down from first to fourth. He's sitting there with 113. And rounding out your top 5 is going to be Joshua with 108. And we're going to see how these drivers are going to do. We have qualifying going out. I'm letting it just go on exciting here. And as you see, there's a few drivers that's already qualified. We're going to go on to the 40 of Charles Broderick as he comes down the back straightaway for his second lap. And he goes in turn 3, running that outside there. As long as he doesn't touch that wall, this lap should count. And Charles on his second lap is going to be better there with the 29.89. That's going to currently set him in 5th. And we're going to come through here as soon as I wanted to do that, everyone jumped around. Go with trying to get Tyler Barnett, since he has been your winner the last 2 weeks and your current points leader. As he comes down the back straightaway, entering turn number 3 for his first lap. And hopefully, viewers, y'all don't hear the voice chat through the racing here. If y'all do, let me know in the chat, and I will kindly mute it so that way y'all don't have to hear the chatter as well. And Tyler Barnett on his first lap, he's going to get a 29.37. That's going to put him up to 3rd as he comes off down the back straightaway. Get a closer up angle here of him. See if you can be faster than the 92 of Corey Harville, as Corey laid down a 29.14. And at the line for his second time around, Tyler Barnett is going to top the field once again with a 28.97. And we still have quite a few drivers to qualify here as we go on board with the number 15 of Benjamin Wirt on his first lap. Benjamin's first lap, he's going to move up to 9th with a 29.59. He's currently getting bumped down as he's going through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway here at Darlington. And as he comes off 4 and down the front straightaway for his second lap, see if he can get a better lap time here. And at the line, that's going to jump him up to 2nd with a 29.09. And we have still 1 more minute left of qualifying. See who all has not qualified yet here. As I have Brandon Valentine hasn't, Tyler Peters, Ty Dickinson, which talking to Ty, he's not going to qualify, and Joshua in the 56. And just like the Daytona race, I'm going to try not to forget about the infield care center for anyone that's involved with wrecks. We should be able to hear from them afterwards. And we're going to do 80 laps here tonight as they're just finishing up the last portion of the driver's meeting. Everyone's going to be lining up now. And your starting lineup for tonight on the pole is going to be the number 13 of Tyler Barnett. On his outside is going to be the 15 of Benjamin. And inside row number 2 is going to be Corey Harville in the 92. On his outside is going to be Aiden Lucas in the 20. Inside row number 3 is going to have the 84 of Abraham. On his outside is going to be Luna Albright in the 4 machine. Starting P7 is going to be your number 91 of Peter Stewart. And on his outside is going to be Troy in the 19. Inside row number 5, we have James Zangi in the 10. And on his outside is going to be the 17 of Craig Parks. Inside row number 6 is going to be Logan Perryman in the 42. And on his outside is going to be the 08 of Andrew Regal. In row 7, we have the 00 of Michael Durham Jr. And on his outside is going to be the 76 of Dale Slides. Inside row number 8 has Charles Broderick in the 40. And on his outside is going to be Bryce Dickinson in the 06. Inside row number 9 has Nicholas Moffitt in the 33. And on his outside is going to be Dustin Spates in the 16. And row 10 has Reese in the 21 on the inside there. And on the outside is going to be Jaden Porter in the 11. In row 11, we have Jordan in the 32, and on his outside is going to be the 12 of Michael Ponder Jr. In row 12, we have Luke Wagner in the 22, and on his outside is going to be Tyler Peters in the 77. And your final two rows for tonight is going to be the 23 of Brandon Valentine, and on the inside, and Joshua Stewart in the 56 on his outside, and Ty Dixon in the 67 is going to round out the field tonight, as he did elect to take an EOL here. And Matthew is your race control, and he is not racing in tonight's event. And we definitely don't want to be looking from the stands here. Again, thank you for tuning in here. And had me a little AI song made for front runners here. So while they're pacing here, we're going to go ahead and let y'all hear it.
Lights out. Engines on. Welcome to the battlefield. This is Front Runners. Broadcast starts now. All right, rear. Front runners lock in, no time to chill. Speed is the weapon, heart is the will. We ain't coasting, we attack. One green flag and never look back. Fan heads down, throttle wide. Racing thunder, we don't hide. From the dirt to the high bank turns, feel the...
Yeah, the pace car is going to be pulling off. We're going to go green flag racing this time around. I thought we were going to have 2 pace laps there. That's why I was throwing the song there. We'll throw the song in just a little bit later, as we are green flag racing here. The 13 of Tyler Barnett. He's going to get a good jump, followed by the number 92 on his right behind him. As they go into turn 1, it's still going to be the 13 and the 92, followed by the 15 of Benjamin and the 20 of Aiden. And we're going to have a yellow flag coming out here, as there was contact in turn 1. We're going to go back and take a look at it. And right here, I thought they made contact and caused the issue. See someone hit the wall, and that is not why the caution came out. So we're going to stack them back up and try to go racing once again. I'll get this tower going and everything. I should be trying to multitask right before broadcast, but I'm doing it. And just for that song once again, as we are under pace laps here and haven't really got an official green flag lap in.
Lights out. Engines on. Welcome to the battlefield. This is Front Runners. Broadcast starts now. All right, rear. Front runners lock in, no time to chill. Speed is the weapon, heart is the will. We ain't coasting, we attack. One green flag and never look back. Fan heads down, throttle wide. Racing thunder, we don't hide. From the dirt to the high bank turns, feel the heat, front runners burn. Strap in tight, feel the sound, rubbing fenders, throwing down. Legends born in the heat of the race, front runners owning every place. Every lap, every move, calculated fast and smooth. You want the smoke, you'll get the flame. This is more than a league, this is a name. Green to checkers, fight to fly. Front runners never say die. The moment's here now, take your shot. Live on right rear, it's getting hot.
And the field is stacked up once again. We're going to go green flag racing next time around. The field is going to be led by the number 13 of Tyler Barnett, the 92 of Corey Harville is going to be on his outside. The 15 of Benjamin is going to be on the inside, row number 2, with the 20 of Aiden on his outside there. Row 3 is going to be the 4 of Luna Albright, and on the outside of Luna is going to be the 84 of Abraham. That's going to be your top 6 drivers for so far in this field, as we have, I think it's going to be 26 drivers out on the track. As pace car dives in right there. And we're back under green flag conditions. As you see, Tyler Barnett there is going to get a good jump. The 92 is going to follow suit. The 20 machine of Aiden is going to get that high side going in turn number 1. It scrapes the outside wall there just a little bit. He's going to take over your 3rd position and push the 15 of Benjamin back to 4th. And 5th is going to be Luna Albright in that 4 machine there. We're going to go up to the front here. If I can get those bars out of the way, it would be great. As the 20 of Aiden Lucas is currently in 3rd, trying to reel in the 92. We're still early on in the race here, as we have only completed 5 laps of our 80-lap race here tonight. The 92 is going to get to the outside wall. Here comes the 20 looking down low, coming off 2, down the back straightaway. They're going to be side by side going down the back here. And going into 3, there's the 20 machine lit up just a little bit there as he went in. And the 92 is going to get that momentum on the outside there. And we have contact with the 20 machine pushing up. And that's going to allow Benjamin work in that 15 machine to get that high side going and make the pass for 3rd again. And the 4 of Luna Albright is going to make the pass on the 20 machine of Aiden to move up to 4th. As Aiden has now moved back to 5th. And 6th, we have Troy in that 19 machine. And the 84 of Abraham is going to be sitting in 7th. Peter Stewart in that 91 machine. He changed his wrap on me here, as he's been running the Cinnamon Toast Crunch wrap. He's just coming out here with the crutch. And he's sitting in 8th. Michael Durham Jr. in that 00 Coors Light wrap, followed by the 17 of Craig Parks. Rounding out your top 10. We're going to go back up towards the front of the field here. And coming back up to the front, we have Tyler Barnett still right there, kind of maintaining the gap there, as he's about a half a second. And I'm going to go back and take a look. And it's not pulling up the caution there. And I believe they have lagged out is what's happening. See the 23. There's debris on the track. That's going to be your caution, with Ty Dixon being involved there. So your field should look like this, with Tyler Barnett in that 13 machine still leading the field, followed by the number 92 of Corey Harville. In 3rd is going to be the 15 of Benjamin. In 4th is going to be the 4 car of Luna Albright. In 5th is going to be the 20 of Aiden Lucas. 6th is the 19 of Troy. In 7th is going to be Abraham. In the 84, in the 91 of Peter Stewart is going to be 8. The 00 of Michael Durham Jr. is going to be in 9th. Craig Parks in the 17 machine is going to round out your top 10. The 10 of James Zangi, he's going to be sitting in position number 11 right now, followed by Logan Perryman in 12th. Dell Slides in the 76 machine. He's going to be in 13th position, followed by Dustin Spates in the 14th position, in the number 16 there. as race control goes back over everything. We'd like to give a huge shout out to all the sponsors of the series. You see the sponsors up there on your top right corner, and that's going to be Cuddy, Speed Shop. And that's Will. It's the it's Will Cuddy. It's the Speed Shop, and we also have the Rimble Designs as well, as the pace car lights are off. And I think there's works for another sponsor as well, and that's going to be a little bit down the line. As the field is stacked up, ready to go once again as they come off turn number 2, still led by Tyler Barnett in that 13 machine. And once the green flag drops, we are going to be on lap number 12 completed. And the pace car dives in. The momentum's picking up just a little bit by Tyler. And the green flag's going to drop here, and Tyler's going to get a good jump once again. We're going to go back to that second row. And whenever I say second row, it's going to be the 92 and the 15, as Tyler has already got that good jump, and the 92 of Corey got a good jump as well. So the second row is actually going to stay side by side, Lynn Albright and Benjamin in that 15. We have a wreck back there in the back. I seen a red car just spinning out down on the back straightaway. I just glanced up and I'm not seeing anything. It might be, I could be wrong. It's Craig Parks is what it looks like. And we'll see if I can find something with Craig Parks. And as they stay under green here, we're going to go back there and take a look at what happened there. As Parks hits that outside wall, comes down in front of the 10, and ends up going into the infield wall and spinning out. And we're back to your live action here, as Tyler Barnett still the leader, as he goes down the back straightaway once again on lap number 14 here, followed by the number 92 of Corey Harville. And Luna Albright rounds out your top 3. Benjamin at 15 machine is going to be sitting 4th. Aiden Lucas is going to be in 5th. And then we have the 19 of Troy in 6th. Peter Stewart in that 91 machine, he's still 7th. The 84 of Benjamin, or that's not Benjamin, that's Abraham, is going to be in 8th. Then we have the 42 of Logan Perryman in 9th. James Zangi in that 10 machine is going to be rounding out your top 10. The 16 of Dustin Spates, and I believe that's the Hot Wheels car there. He's going to be in position number 11. He's battling it out here with Dustin to try to get that, or with James, this Dustin here that we're watching. And as these two are going side by side, I see some green going on for Aiden and Benjamin battling out for that 4th position. The 16 machine is going to try to look down low and get that top 10 position. Here comes the 76 of Dale Slides, and Bryce Dixon is going to be right behind him in that 06. And we're going to go back up to the front of the field with Luna Albright. as everyone kind of settles in here. Hopefully we get a good green flag stretch. Still led by Tyler Barnett. Tyler Barnett only has about a half-second gap on Corey in that 92 machine. And as we go on and follow Aiden here in that 20 machine for a little bit, we're going to go on board with him and see what he sees in front of him here. As soon as we do that, the yellow flag is coming out. And that's the tail end of that one. And I don't know why this replay is not working. Sorry about all the swishes you're hearing right now, guys. I'm having issues with this not wanting to pull the replay up. As we go on board with Joshua in that 56 machine, you see the 10 machine spinning out right there, and that's going to cause the caution to be thrown out right now. And the field is still going to be led by Tyler Barnett with 22 laps down into this event, followed by the number 92 of Corey, the 4 of Lona Albright. The 15 of Benjamin is going to be 4th, and 5th is going to be Aiden Lucas in that 20 machine. The 19 of Troy is going to be in 6th, and 7th is going to be the 91 of Peter Stewart. In 8th is going to be the 84 of Abraham. The 16 of Dustin Spates is going to be in 9th. He's moved up 9 spots so far. Michael Durham Jr. in that 00, he's going to be rounding out your top 10 for tonight so far. Bryce Dixon in that 06 machine, he's going to be in 11th, followed by Nicholas Moffitt in the 33. And 12th, Jaden Porter in the 11 machine is going to be 13. 21 machine of Reese is going to be in 14th. And I'm going by the numbers here. I believe this is one of the new teams. The 74 is going to be car number 11 on the broadcast. And then the 21 will be car number 44 on these two cars that you see on your screen now. And then the 23 of Brandon Valentine rounds out your top 15. The rolled up green flag, and we're going to go green flag racing next time around as the pace car lights are off as well. It's good to see you in here, Susie. Seems like it's a hard track to pass on. As they go down the back straightaway, led by Tyler Barnett. As the pace car did pull in there. Here comes the 13. With Tyler Barnett, he's getting the green flag. He's hitting that loud pedal and getting a good jump once again. And he's going to cut it right in front of the 92 of Corey Harville and maintain that lead. The 4 of Luna Albright is going to slide up in front of Benjamin and secure that third position. as it's going to be the 13, 92, and 4 for your top 3. And the 15 machine of Benjamin, he's going to be in 4th. And here comes the 20 of Aiden in 5th. The 19 of Troy is in 6th there. As front 5 or 6 have kind of just gotten in the line, get a good run here, as we are now 26 laps down. And Aiden's going to get a good run off of 4 there. So we kind of shuffle through the field, trying to see if anyone's trying to make a pass here. Still early in this race. And as soon as I say that, here comes the 16 of Dustin. Dustin, he's trying to get in that top 10 position, making an inside move on the 33 of Nicholas Moffitt. And right behind him, that's going to be Bryce Dickinson. He's trying to move up into 11th and follow right behind Dustin there. And they both made that pass clean on the 33 of Nicholas Moffitt. And here comes the 44 of Reese. And Reese is going to dive down low on the back straightaway. And in turn number 3, that chain and bars are getting in the way there. And Nicholas got a little loose there. And here comes the pass by the 44 and the 23. That's going to move Nicholas back to the 14th position. We're going to move back up towards the field just a little bit, as Dustin's kind of separated himself from Bryce for the moment. And you got Tyler Barnett still leading the field, and Tyler has about a half a second gap on the field. Or I should say on Corey here in second. And now Peter's caught up to the 19 of Troy. He's going to look on the inside on the back straightaway and make that pass clean and move up into your 6th position. Again, viewers, if you haven't done so yet, please hit that like and follow button and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. And now these 4 drivers are going to be running stuff here, as I'm sorry I was not paying attention, and see that they were all right here on top of each other. Now I know that Tyler can look in his rearview mirror. We got contact back there, and Benjamin got thrown into the outside wall just a little bit. And that's going to push him back to the 7th position. In 4th now is going to be the number 91 of Peter Stewart, as he just made that pass on Luna Albright, as he tries to reel in the number 20 of Aiden Lucas. The 19 of Troy is going to be sitting in 6th, and Benjamin in the 15 machine is still 7th. We're going to go back up here, and thank you, Mike, for liking the stream, as the 20 machine is going to try to look on the inside of 3 and 4. And with all that racing that was happening here, with the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th and 5th place drivers all trying to get into that 2nd spot there, Tyler Barnett has a 2.5 second gap now on Corey. And if you're just tuning in here, Tyler has led it since the drop of the green. And we're going to have lap traffic playing a factor there with that 10 machine of James. He's maintaining his line, letting these guys get around, as it's still Tyler, Corey, and Aiden. Peter Stewart, that 91 machine, is going to be sitting in 4th. Luna in the 4 machine is going to round out your top 5. And we're just going to go through the field once again, see if we got any racing action here. As everyone's settled in for the most part here. And we're all the way back to your 15th position. And my ticker was messing up there, saying that Tyler was in the pits, but he's definitely not in the pits, as he now has a 3-second gap on Corey. Here you have a racing battle for your top 5 between the 4 and the 19. Again, these drivers are still going to have to make a pit stop. And we have the 00 of Michael Durham Jr. trying to make the pass on the inside and enter turn 3 on the 84 of Abraham. Here comes Abraham looking come down low off of the 4 there. And here comes back up to the front, or try to make the pass again. The 15 of Benjamin. He's moved all the way back to the 9th position after that incident that happened between the top 2, 3, 4, and 5. And here comes the 84. 84, or the 00 comes up, hits the outside wall in 3 and 4. Makes the 84 of Abraham check up, and here comes Benjamin. Benjamin's going to hit the wall, enter turn number 1. That looked like a pretty hard hit there. He's going to lose it and come down and hit the 84 of Abraham. And here comes the 91 trying to make a pass on the inside of Corey in that 92. And we are now at the official halfway point here. So we have 40 laps down. And it's been the Tyler Barnett show since the drop of the green. He has a 3.7 second gap on the field here. Aiden Lucas has moved up into the 2nd position, followed by the 92 of Corey Harvell. I don't know what's going on with the ticker back here in the back. We're going to go back up to the front here. Just kind of jumping around here, seeing where the ticker's jumping at. Because the ticker is going haywire, and I can't find anything that's showing that they're racing like that. And the question is, can anyone reel in Tyler and make the, or cut it into his wins here, as he's won the last 2 weeks in a row? And we're coming up on lap traffic with the 56. He's staying on the outside, giving them room. Here comes the 91 trying to reel in the 92 once again and get back up to top 3 as we are 35 laps left in this event. And going back up to your leaders, you see that he has lap traffic to play with here. And since we're doing that, the 91's looking on the inside, going to push up just a little bit, make contact with the number 92, and make a pass in 1 and 2 to move into your top 3. And as soon as I was about to go on board with the number 91, we're going to have another caution flag come out. As we're with Dell slides here, and you see that wreck happening on the outside there, and that's what's going to bring out the caution. And we'll go back and take another look at it once again. As I don't know, I think I need to up my car count for views, but that's what's going to bring out the caution there this time. It looks like people are coming down pit lane. And something happened to Tyler here. I can't even see it here with Tyler Barnett getting into a crash. That could play a factor later on in the road. I guess that's not the right area, so I don't want to miss any of the live action here. That scoring tower could be wrong, so we're going to give it time here. Yes, we're going to have 30 laps remaining here. The 76 of Dill slides, he's going to benefit from it and take the pole here. Aiden Lucas is going to be in second. The 92 of Corey Harvell is going to be in third. Troy in the 19 machine is going to be fourth. Michael Durham Jr. rounds out your top 5. Tyler Barnett, he's going to be 6th. Abraham is going to be 7th. Benjamin is 8th. Ty Dixon's 9th. And Tyler Peters rounds out your top 10. And 11th is going to be Bryce Dickinson, followed by Luna Albright, Joshua, Charles Broderick, and that's all jumping around back there. And your last car to be on the lead lap are going to be the Dixon brothers. And we're going to go green flag racing next time around, as the field is going to be led by Dell Slides in that 76 butt pace machine. The pace car is going to pull off. And he's hitting that restart area. And the green flag's dropped. He's going to get a good jump. Followed by the number 92 of Corey Harville on the inside lane there. Got a good jump there on that restart. The 20 machine of Aiden Lucas is going to be side by side with the number 92 as they come off turn number 2 there and down the back straightaway. And we're going to have a little bit of contact there. Troy hit the outside wall. Here comes Aiden looking on the inside of Dell as they go in turn number 3. Dell's going to run that I side on 3 and 4 as the top 3 drivers are right there. They're going to make contact off of 4. And the 20 machine is going to make a pass on Dell, followed by the 92 as well. Here comes Tyler Barnett. He's moved up there as well, as Dell Slides has moved back to the 4th position. Tyler Barnett has quickly gained his spots back here as he's moved into 3rd. The 92 of Corey Harville, he's going to look down low in turns 3 and 4 and try to make a pass on the 20 of Aiden Lucas. Your top 3 on your screen now are going to be Aiden Lucas in the 20, the 92 of Corey Harville, and the 13 of Tyler Barnett. The 92 of Corey just hits the outside wall. Here comes the 13, and the caution is going to come out. Hit the outside. Follow Abraham. Got a little loose there, and Bryce got into the back of him and sent him around, and that's going to bring out the caution. And Corey got saved by the caution flag there, as he's going to maintain his 2nd position. In front of him is going to still be the 20 machine of Aiden Lucas. And 3rd is going to be the 13 of Dill Slides. And 4th we have, or I'm sorry, that's Tyler Barnett in the 13 machine. And Dill Slides is in 4th there. Troy in the 19 is going to round out your top 5. Benjamin in the 15 is going to be sitting 6th. The 77 is going to be sitting in 7th, and that's Tyler Peters, followed by Bryce Dickinson in that 06 machine in 8th, and Ty Dixon in 9th in that 67 machine. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be Charles Broderick in the 10 machine. And 11th is going to be Michael Durham Jr. and Luna Albright. Rounds out your top 12 the drivers that are on the lead lap. As you see, Luna coming around as the lucky dog trying to catch up back to the field. And the lights are off. We're going to go racing once again next time around, led by Aiden Lucas in that 20 machine. And just so the viewers know, we are off next week for your Monday night series. And we pick it back up on the 14th of July at Bristol for week number 5. As the pace car pulls in, the field is led by the number 20 of Aiden. Wait for that restart area. Right in the restart zone, the green flag's dropped. He's going to hit that loud pedal and get a good jump on the 92. Here comes the 13, trying to look on the inside here of the 92. And here comes Benjamin in that 15 machine following suit behind the 13. As soon as I said that, he led up and kind of got behind Dale Slides there. That's going to be your top 5 there on your screen that we've called out so far. We're going to go back up here to your top 3 as the field is still led by the 20 of Aiden Lucas, the 92 of Corey Harville, as the 92s ran in second majority of this race. And Tyler Barnett's going to get a good run in 1 and 2. Had to let up just a little bit. Looks like we might be seeing some contact. Might be hitting the outside wall off 2 there. As Benjamin and Dale are going to be side by side for battling it out for your 4th position. As they go in 1, Dale's going to hit that outside wall once again there. And the 15 and Benjamin's still giving him room. And coming off of 2, Benjamin's going to get a good jump and may take over your 4th position. Now Dale Slide's going to try to hold off Tyler Peters and Troy. And we're going to go back up to your top 3 as we are in your closing laps here tonight. The 92 of Corey's hitting that outside wall in 1 and 2. Your top 3 have kind of separated themselves from the rest of the field, as from where Tyler's at to Benjamin, we have a 2-second gap. As the 92 is going to look down, throw his line off and look down low. Thought there momentarily. Here comes the 13 of Tyler Barnett looking down low. Off as they come off 2, they're going to make contact. The 92 is going to go up into the outside of the wall and take his 3rd position, or move Corey back to 3rd with Tyler Barnett in 2nd. And here comes Benjamin right on the 92's heels, trying to get back up into your top 3. As soon as that happens, Tyler's going to hit the outside wall as well. And just listen to the race chatter. Tyler did not want to take the 2nd position away like that. And now on your screen, you're going to see 3rd and 4th battle for 3rd right now between the 92 of Corey and the 15 of Benjamin. Looks like Corey's going up high in 3 and 4 and hitting that wall just a little bit with your last 15 laps here for tonight's race. It's Aiden Lucas out front by 1.5 seconds. Tyler Barnett's going to be sitting in second. And in third is Corey Harville in the 92 machine. In fourth, we have Benjamin Wirt in at 15, the 77 of Tyler Peters. He's going to be, he was running at your top 5, but Del Slides and Troy just split him there and moved up to 5th and 6th, respectively. And Tyler Peters has moved back to 7th. Luna Albright in 8th in that 4 machine, with the 67 of Ty Dickinson battling them out, trying to get in that 9th position. Bryce Dickinson right there in front of him is going to be in 8th. Right here, all these drivers are actually racing for position between the 6, the 4, 67, and the 84. And we missed the pass for third that Benjamin put on Corey, as I was trying to watch back of the field and with them running all dicey and slicing each other. And Aiden has a 1.2 second gap. We're going to have a caution flag coming out. So I think the contact happened. Right here in front of him, you see the contact on the back. I don't know where this caution's happening at, so we're going to go back to your live feed here. Again, I'm going to try to figure out what's going on with that side of the broadcast. And it could be because I needed to update all my overlays. And with 10 laps remaining here, Aiden Lucas in the 20 machine is going to be leading the field, followed by the 13 of Tyler Barnett. The 15 of Benjamin is going to be sitting in third, with the 92 of Corey Harville in fourth. The 4 of Luna Albright is going to be in 6th. Yes, that's 6th. And then Troy is going to be in 5th. Bryce Dickinson is going to move into the 7th position, and Ty Dickinson in the 8th position. And I'm sorry, that's all backwards as they are pacing down. I got them reversed on the Dickinson brothers there. And green flag racing once again as Aiden kind of slowed it up there on that start. He's making them second guess on the restarts here. As they go into turn number 1, the 15 machine is going to try to hold off that 92. As they come off turn number 2, the field is still led by Aiden in that 20 machine, the 13 of Tyler Barnett, and the 15 of Benjamin. Rounds out your top 3. And we'll come back through here. Once again, we're going to speed it up just a little bit. Apparently I did not see the action. With 7 laps left here, the 20 of Aiden Lucas trying to hold off Tyler Barnett, that 13 machine, the 15 of Benjamin. The 92 of Corey Harville is in 4th. The 4 of Luna Albright will be in 5th. Ty Dickinson has moved up to your 6th position. Troy in 7th. Bryce Dickinson is in 8th. Abraham is going to be in 9th. Rounding out your top 10 is going to be the 40 of Charles Broderick. Bill Slides in that 76 is going to be in 11th. Michael Ponder in 12th. And rounding out the field on the lead lap here, Dustin Spates in that 16 machine. So we have the first, or the top 13 drivers on the lead lap. And the pace car lights are off. We're going to go green flag racing next time around. And at the drop of the green, we're going to have 5 laps remaining in this event. Who's going to win this race here? Who's going to be the hard charger? Again, we are going to be off next week and bring the action back again on the 14th of July. And for Right Rear Racing, we will be going live on Thursday for the Dirt Series, as we took the week off last week. I forgot that we were actually off last week. But we will be covering that broadcast Thursday this week as well. As the field slows up, pace car dives off into the pit lane. The 20 machine is waiting to get into that restart zone and get the green flag and 5 fingers. And the green flag's dropped here. He's getting the green flag and the 5 fingers as we have 5 laps remaining. The 15 of Benjamin's going to get a good run on the inside of the 13. Oh, we're going to have contact there between the 15 and the 13. And the 15 dives into the apron there. And here comes Ty Dickinson on the outside, moving up into the top 5. As soon as that happened, here comes Troy, moving up into that top 5 position. We're going to come back up to your second place here of Tyler Barnett. He's trying to reel in Aiden, followed by Corey as well. And here comes Corey looking down low, entering turn 3. Trying to make a pass on the 13 of Tyler Barnett as they're side by side for position number 2. And here comes Luna in that 4 machine. He's going to try to get up in that action as well. And on your screen, you're going to have 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. As the 92's looking on the inside once again in 3 and 4. As they're all getting the popsicle sticks, we're going to bunch up right here. Who's going to finish in your top 3? And with them all bunched up right there on the front straightaway as they come off turn 2 to enter the back straightaway. Tyler Barnett got a good run there. The 92 of Corey's going to hit the outside wall. Here comes the 4 of Luna looking down low in turn out 4. And they're getting the white flag. As the white flag has came out. The 92 is going to hit the outside wall in 1 and 2. The 4 of Luna is going to try to make a run. And Benjamin's making a pass back there, or looking to make a pass. We're going to come back up here for third as the 4 is going to wall ride around 3 and 4. And the winner tonight is going to be Aiden in that 20 machine, followed by Tyler Barnett in the 13, the 92 of Corey. We're going to hear from those top 3 drivers here momentarily. And fourth is going to be Luna in that 4 machine. Fifth, and rounding out your top 5 is going to be the number 19 of Troy. And we'll see the rest of your results here momentarily as everyone finishes up the race. And your hard charger for tonight is going to be the 67 of Ty Dickinson. And I don't know what's happening here, why the results are not shown here. And we'll just give you a rundown here, as I don't know why it's not popping up here on the screen. So we've already went over the top 5. And 6 is going to be the 15 of Benjamin. And 7th is going to be Ty Dixon in the 67 machine. Again, your hard charger for tonight as he's moved up 20 spots. Dale Slides in 8th in his 76 machine. Abraham in the 84 is going to finish 9th. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be Bryce Dickinson in the 06. The 16 of Dustin finishes 11th. The 77 of Tyler Peters finishes 12th. In 13th, we have Michael Ponder Jr. and his 12 machine. The 56 of Joshua will finish 14th. And 15th, we have Charles Broderick in the 40 machine. In 16th, we have Brandon Valentine in the 23 machine. The 17th position is going to be the 21 of Reese. In 18th, we have the 08 of Andrew Regal. And 19th is the 42 of Logan Perryman. 20th is going to be the 00 of Michael Durham Jr. And 21st is Peter Stewart. And the 91. The 33 of Nicholas Moffitt finishes 22nd. 23rd is going to be the 11 of Jaden Porter. 24th, we have the 10 of James Zangi. And the 25th position is going to go to Luke Wagner in the 22 machine. With the 26th position going to the 32 of Jordan. And rounding out the field is going to be the 17 of Craig Parks in 27th. Again, we're going to hear from your top 3 drivers here as we go with Corey Harville in the 92 machine first. I don't see Corey over here, so we're going to jump straight to Tyler here.
Bunch of spot.
And Tyler, you got a copy?
I do.
Man, that was a hard-fought battle. I believe you led the most laps here tonight, and I wasn't able to catch a replay of it or anything whenever that late caution came out and came back and panned over on you. You're missing your nose. What happened at that moment?
I was just going in turn 3. I didn't really expect everyone to be on the track. I was looking at my my F3 box, and I didn't hear anything from my spotter or anything like that, like saying go low, go high. They were just right in the middle of the track, and it was kind of my fault just for not weighing it down. I had that race in the bag, and the only thing that could have cost me was a mistake, and I just made the mistake. Yeah, I really the most laps. I think I should have won that race. I'm a little bummed out that I didn't, but at the end, I just couldn't get it done. I was trying to push. Corey was racing me hard, which he had every right to do so. Him and I had a good battle for a little bit, and then on that green-white checkered or that last caution, Ben and I kind of made a little bit of contact, and I kind of spurred my rears up. I was making a little bit of way, but I just I wasn't gonna be able to make it all the way to Aiden, let alone pass him. That was gonna be tough, but pretty frustrated about that one, mainly on me. Just because I should have got it done. That should have been my race to lose.
And I figured that nose getting taken off was going to play a huge factor into it, but I forgot that y'all had one quick repair, so that saved you on that
Yeah,
aspect of everything as well.
it saved me on that aspect for sure. It didn't make me have to go get tons of fixing of the damage, but what it did screw me in was getting down to pit road because I didn't have a tire, I guess, or like something was broke. So I went all the way around and I pit, and I just wasn't able to like get in my box completely because the brakes were locked up and it was just kind of shooting me everywhere. So I had to do 2 swings, started from like sixth, I think, and made my way up to second. So not a bad end of the run. Like I said, I'm kind of kicking myself because I do think that I should have won the race, and if not, I at least should have been passed um, on track, and I would have felt a little bit better about that one.
And honestly, I feel like you have these cars dialed in pretty good. As you get out there to the front with no one in front of you, you end up getting like a 3 to 4 second gap every single race. It seems like for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm getting a grasp on these cars. I'm not 100% dialed in with them just yet. I'm still learning here and there. It's not my best car, but it's definitely not my worst anymore. But yeah, I mean, being in the lead, obviously, it's like I can just start hitting my rhythms, and I know what I'm capable of in the lead. Now, just getting through the field, especially at Darlington, it's a little bit different story. It was just harder to pass, obviously. It was harder to generate runs coming into the corner, and then getting side by side is just so tough. I just wasn't able to execute as hard as I could, and granted, I mean, that track position is going to be king, especially here. So after I lost the lead on that pit stop because that the long entry, I guess, into the pit lane, I knew that was gonna be really tough, if not impossible, to win. But yeah, I tried my best, and Aiden's a good driver, so I knew that it was gonna be extremely tough to get by him. And I know Corey, I've raced with him for a long time, so I know that he's a fighter as well. So
Yes, sir.
on to next week, I guess. Week after this, I should say, and then I'll try to come back swinging.
Yes, sir. And before you get going, do you have any um, sponsors, family, or friends that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yes, I mean, I'd love to give a shout out to all my friends and my family watching. Just thank the Lord that we're able to do this. I know I get too competitive sometimes, so I just gotta dial it back and be like, wow, it's dumb. It's sim racing. It's fun. All of it's fun, just running the league and everything. So thank you to all the drivers that come out every single week. I know that some shows have been rough and some have been pretty solid. We're just new league trying to dial it all in. So we'll figure it out. And thank you for broadcasting. Thank Reese for hopping on board with the sponsorship. He's been an awesome guy to talk to and try to get to know. Thank Cuddy Setups for the setup. I mean, it wasn't a bad setup at all. It was really fun to drive. And then um, Joshua for the paint schemes, Smeal for the paint schemes, as well as Blake. They do a great job with all their paint schemes, and thankful to have them all at least within DM range, I guess.
Yes, sir. And go ahead and enjoy the week off and come back swinging, like you said, and hopefully we'll catch you again in the podium. I mean, second place here, like you said earlier, you can't beat yourself up too bad about it because it is a hard track to pass on, and you came from back. So congratulations on that part of it.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Doing my best.
Yes, sir. And we'll catch you in 2 weeks, man.
Sounds good.
And there you have it, your second place finisher of Tyler Barnett. And we're going to hear from your winner tonight of Aiden. And Aiden, do you got a copy?
How you doing, Donnie?
I'm doing all right, man. So we're going to start back off, or start with the restarts there. I was kind of watching it. You didn't do the same restart twice, ever. They're always different. What was the game plan on those restarts, especially late, knowing that Tyler has good timing on the restarts?
I was watching him on the restarts before. He was going like midway through the box. I was like, okay, he's not one of those people that, assumes going early. So I was like, all right. So the first one I got in the lead, I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait till he comes behind me, launches, because he was sagging a little bit. So I was like, all right, once he fires, I'm gonna fire. Because he had to lift, so I jumped out. And then the second one, I just went as late as I could. Honestly, they waved the green, and I still hadn't gone yet, so I was like, oop, I got to step on it. And then the last one, I was like, you know what? Break out the tried and true, because that's how I like restarting. I just like going and, just seeing what happens.
Yes, sir. Strategies, different strategies. You got pit strategies, restart strategy. So it all plays a factor, especially with you getting that win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. When the racing like this is so tough, so hard to pass, everybody's sliding and running out of room. It's great fun.
And you fell back a few times whenever you hit that outside wall. That wall kind of slows you down a little bit here. It's not like it was like I'm drawing a blank on the NASCAR driver, but it's not like him hitting that outside wall and just scooting around.
Oh yeah, definitely. This ain't Martinsville.
Well, it's not Martinsville, but it also just slows you down way too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, it wants to reach out and grab you. But I
Yes.
was making the Ross Chastain joke, man, because you were like, whew. I think we had one guy do it. I could be wrong.
At the end, we did have a guy that tried to do it on the outside in 3 and 4.
I think the corner's just too long. Too much friction.
I believe it is, man. And you did good with your strategies for, I guess, your pit. You pit with everyone else on that one of the later cautions. You had to come back through
Yeah.
the field. What was I can't remember where you started at after your pit stop, but how was it trying to make the passes to get back up there to the front at that point?
Well, so when the caution came out, nobody knew where the wreck was. So we had a field full of ARCA cars, ARCA breaking a wreck. The jokes write themselves at this point, so that was pretty funny. I guess Tyler had it a little bit worse than I did. I don't know if he used his fast repair or not, because I
Definitely used
the
his fast
repair. Did he?
Yes, he
'Cause
lost
he was
a
in the pits for a long. Or he used it early.
he lost a tire on that at that wreck.
Oh, on that wreck. Okay.
Yeah.
Because he was in the pits for a good while. I don't know if he tried to fix it at first. Because
He couldn't get into the pit lane because of his tire was missing, so he's trying to
He
turn
was
down
right-
in there.
he was right in front of me going
Oh.
in the pits.
Oh.
He just sat in his box for a while. I was a little confused, but yeah, no, it just worked out. I guess everybody pitting. I was able to beat him off of pit road, and then Dale restarted in first, and then I had to trying to shoot him low into 3, and he kept squeezing me, so we made a little bit of contact. I hope he's not too upset with me. I hope, it was racing. That was one of those things. You're pinching somebody, and you pinch somebody, they're gonna wash eventually.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good
And
race.
Yes,
I
it-
enjoy racing here.
it was a good race. Honestly, this first race I've ever watched here, I didn't even have the track before 5 o'clock today. So, congratulations.
You enjoyed it then?
Yes, I did. It was good racing. I enjoyed the side-by-side racing. The close quarters is very good to watch.
I feel very special to be able to win your first Darlington race.
Yeah. Do you have any sponsors, family, or friends that you'd like to give a shout out to, man?
Oh, of course. Everybody go to prestigeenterprise.com. What is it? Press enter TX. I'm sorry. Just a little nervous here. But yeah, thank you, Reese. Everything you do. Thank you to the admin team here. I'm sorry I'm blanking on names. I know Tyler, and that's about it. So I'm sorry. But and you, Donnie, for broadcasting us.
It's always fun broadcast. Y'all put on a good show, and you got your first win of the series coming to week 4 here. So hopefully you keep it up and we continue talking on the podium here rest of the season.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Somebody's got to beat Tyler.
Tyler's won 2 of the 4 so far, so
Yeah, he's quick. So
he's
but
the one to
thank you.
beat. Yes, thank you, sir, and you have a good night. And hopefully, again, we'll catch you on the podium.
Absolutely, buddy. Be smooth.
Yep. And there you have it. Your tonight's Week 4 action here at Darlington is coming to an end. Again, like we mentioned through your interviews and stuff like that, the ARCA series will not be running next week. We pick it back up on July 14th at Bristol. As for Right Rear Racing here, we will be broadcasting on Thursday night for Dirt Series Promotions. Again, you can catch that action starting live at 8 Central right here on Right Rear Racing. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Checkered flag flying, it's the end of the show. From dirt to the blacktop, we let it all go. Burning rubber, slamming gears, making hearts race. If you miss the heat, catch the highlight, press play. Right rear racing, lights out, that's a wrap. From the front straight to the back, we attacked every lap. Don't blink, don't sleep, we'll be back in your feed with the throttle wide open and a need for speed. Saw the drama, the thrill, the slide jobs and spins. Legends born in the booth and on tracks we win. Facebook, YouTube, hit subscribe and stay loud. We ain't slowing down, just saving it for the next round. Broadcast signed off, but the fire still burns. Catch us next time, where the story continues at full send. Joe, right rear racing, we out, hold tight, see you next